riding the wave of the next big idea. That's the cusp. That to me is a really exciting place to be. I'm very passionate about using design as a way of improving human health and well-being, and I think that designers have a role in improving life. We have a very particular way of thinking and we ask really human questions. I make body-centric artefacts. So my practice is very transdisciplinary, but at the end of the day, I'm designing largely therapeutic technologies that interface with the body in different ways. And so this might be a heartbeat sensing scarf, a neck piece to administer insulin through the skin. So I'm very concerned with the body as a site for intervention. Well, I've never thought of myself as a spiritualist. But what I'm really interested in is a core element of my practice is about empathy and empathy between people and their artefacts, between people and their jewellery, between people and their loved possessions. So I suppose that's where the idea of love and devotion come into my practice. I think it's fair to say that I operate at the nexus between art, science, technology, and I come to my practice with a spiritual want to do good work. The practice operates through human relationships. It's about having a friend who's an epidemiologist. It's about making a close relationship with someone who's a nanotechnologist. Being able to collaborate with a fashion designer in order to bring a project to life. You put a designer into a laboratory situation and they're asking difficult questions of scientists, healthcare providers, nanotechnologists, and we're able to come up with really innovative and extraordinary ways of using technologies and thinking about technologies. If we look to advanced manufacturing techniques, they allow us with this incredible capacity to generate work in an iterative way. So if the first model isn't great, you can reprint it, change it, reprint it, change it, reprint it, change it, until you have the perfect outcome. And this allows a lot of flexibility in terms of changes in brief, changes in client expectations, and other kinds of environmental, political changes that you might need to incorporate into the design process. For CUSP is basically a cross-section through about the last 6 years of my practice. And what will be exhibited is a range of advanced manufactured artefacts. So these are models, in-process design models, in a living diagram that shows the design process that I use. Moving into the next decade, my practice is going to be focused on doing projects with large healthcare providers, with epidemiologists, so hoping to have design impact within developing nations dealing with dreadful diseases. I'm also becoming engaged in conversations about designing artefacts that interface directly with the brain, so to do with vision and hearing. Now, I think the role of design is increasing, and design has the potential to have an enormous impact on us emotionally, culturally, spiritually into the next decade, the next century. Because we're looking not just at the fantastic design of artefacts and devices, but the design of user experience, the design of navigation, the design of thought in many ways. So I think design is a really key thing in the next generation.